Hey guys, Fire here, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out Stumble Guys. This game is developed and published by Scopelli, and is currently available in the Xbox Store for a price starting at $5. It's a party platformer game that stumbles onto Xbox's quite possibly one of the worst party game experiences I've had in a very long time. Now, this game is going up to directly competing with Fall Guys, as it's almost clone for clone a worse copy of Fall Guys that honestly is a game that I think could have been developed way better in Roblox. And I believe there are some Fall Guy level designed in Roblox that I would encourage you play those before you ever give this game any type of a shot. Currently, the only way to get this game is spending $5 in the Xbox Store to buy a Stumble bundle, and then with that you can then pick up the game and play it with other players. Now, control-wise, it's very poor, very basic, and lacks a lot of basic functionality when it comes to playing the game. The way the game teaches you how to play the game is honestly by not teaching you how to play it whatsoever. In the comparable game for Fall Guys, the game at least kind of gives you a little explanation in between loading screens, and the loading screens for Stumble Guys is honestly one of the more painful parts of the game. You're going to be sitting in what feels like a never-ending loading screen to inevitably get into a game that tells you it's crossplay, advertises that you'll be playing with other people, but for my few hours onto the game so far, I've done nothing but play with bots, despite turning crossplay on and off, and even trying my best to find any way to actually connect with real players. It's a very basic and very dumbed down version of the game. The levels are, they're constructed, but none of them really come across as super memorable, and the real effort into them seems not really there, as you're just going to spend a lot of your time going around the different courses and just hoping to be able to muster through and get through the end of a level. For me, it's one of those where none of the game sessions feel memorable, and it doesn't even feel rewarding when you get to the end to either finally win your first game or just to get screwed over by a clipping issue in a level causing you to ultimately fail and fall short. It's a game that even with the achievements to the game, as you can see, I'm unlocking one in the video. I've played these levels already, and there's inconsistency in the achievements unlocking, inconsistency in being able to match break with other players. There's just a lot of inconsistencies across the board with how you really interact and play this game, and just what I think was advertised versus what's been delivered from the game's standpoint for us. It's a swing and a miss, and honestly, I know the game's only for $5. I'm going to encourage anybody who's wanting to look at this game to save your money and not even spend $5 on it, because I think $5 is honestly too much money to begin with. If you're looking at even wanting to experience this game, you're going to be kind of grinding, rinsing, repeating your way into an effortless experience as you just try to stumble your way through the game. And I just think what was promised and what was delivered, it's a horrible mismatch of bringing a mobile game to console that is just done in a very poor manner, and it isn't really as fun as it comes across. Yes, there's like a season pass, and honestly, the most enjoyable part of this entire game is being able to come here and doing the little random skin generator that feels rewarding, but ultimately is going to let you down more than anything. As you can see, I'm trying to just navigate the menus, and the menu navigation is absolutely abysmal. But this is the most exciting part of the game, which is being screwed over on trying to get a skin. And even when you get a skin, it's not anything you really want. Or if you want to go to the shop and spend an exorbitant amount of money on skins that honestly don't look any better than the ones you can get for free in the game already, it's just very lackluster. And speaking of one just very basic system in a game, teaching people how to play it, if you want to know what the controls do, you can't figure any of this stuff out natively in the game. You have to use a QR code to then go to a whole different other source, which then at that point, why would I even want to play the game on console and just play it on my mobile device to begin with? I think Stumble Guys is ultimately a swing and a miss, and that's why I don't really recommend it in its current state on Xbox. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you agree with me or not? And I hope to see you again soon.